हाय दोस्तों, मेरा नाम मोहित है और आप देख रहे हैं मेरे चैनल मोहित डिकोड। तो आज हमारे साथ हैं जया लक्ष्मी फ्रॉम चेन्नई। उनको 3 साल का एक्सपीरियंस है जावा पे, कोर जावा और स्प्रिंग बूट पे, और वो अपनी जॉब स्विच करना चाहती हैं। तो आज हम उनका इंटरव्यू लेने वाले हैं और पता करने वाले हैं कि वो एज ए सीनियर डेवलपर किसी दूसरी कंपनी में जा पाएंगी या फिर उन्हें कुछ और प्रिपेयर करने की ज़रूरत है, कुछ और चीज़ें और कवर करने की ज़रूरत है। उस उनके अकॉर्डिंग हम इंटरव्यू में उनको आज टेस्ट करने वाले हैं। इसलिए हमारे साथ एक स्पेशल गेस्ट हैं जिनको 14 साल का एक्सपीरियंस है जावा, स्प्रिंग बूट, फ्रंट एंड और बैक एंड में। हमारे एक स्पेशल गेस्ट उनका इंटरव्यू लेंगे और टेस्ट करेंगे कि वो एक कैपेबल कैंडिडेट हैं इंटरव्यू देने के लिए नेक्स्ट कंपनी में या फिर नहीं। तो जयलक्ष्मी, फर्स्टली इंट्रोड्यूस अबाउट योर सेल्फ, देन आई विल आस्क माई गेस्ट टू टेक इट फॉरवर्ड।
I have graduated in 2022. Thereafter, I joined Infosys as a fresher. I have gone through the training in Java, Spring Boot, and MySQL. Currently, I'm working in Infosys as a senior system engineer, and my skills are Java, Spring Boot, MySQL, and I have worked on the tools like Git and Postman. Yeah, this is about myself.
Okay, so your core technologies like core Java, Spring Boot, and any front-end related activity or front-end related technology?
No, I don't have any experience in front-end technology.
Okay, okay, okay. That's fine. Good. Okay, let's start our discussion with some course fundamental or core technologies. Then we will go ahead for the advanced concept like in Spring Boot. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah. So let me know how much you will rate yourself in core Java out of 10.
Uh, I would rate around 7.
Okay, that's good. And current which version you are using in your application for creating the application? Which version of Java you are using?
We are using Java 17 version.
Java 17 version.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Very nice. Okay. In core Java, basically, we write system.out.println for print whenever we want to print any message on the console. So
Yeah.
you need to tell me what is the system here, what is the out, what is the println here.
Uh, from my understanding, system.out is a class and println is the method.
Mhm. And what
Yeah.
what is out?
Uh, I'm sure that println is a method
Mhm.
and system is the class and uh, yeah, I'm not sure about the out.
Should know because this is the first line of statement we put in our Java code basically. What is
Yeah,
system here, what is out here, what is a println?
yeah,
Okay, you should know about this thing, right?
yeah.
Okay, so do you know the functional interface?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yeah,
what is functional interface?
yeah. Functional interfaces which will have only one abstract method,
Mhm,
which is used to enable the functional programming in Java.
mhm.
So, by using the function, we can write the lambda expressions. Also, we can by using the functional interfaces.
Okay, could you please tell me some names of the inbuilt functional interface?
Yes, sir.
Mhm,
Um, fu- predicate function
mhm.
and function which will accept one input and it will return one output in single and supplier consumer, these are the inbuilt functional interfaces.
Okay, you know that callable, runnable, and comparator, all these are also the inbuilt functional
Yeah,
interface.
yeah, yes, runnable interface. By using this, we can create threads.
Okay. What is the difference between an abstract class and interface?
Yeah, in interfaces, we will have complete abstraction.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and but in the abstract, in abstract classes, we may or may not having the abstract methods, and if you're implementing an interface, we can list out the methods of what the other class need to be implement. But in abstract, we can partially give the implementation, and we can list out the method that need to be implement also. And in interfaces, we will have the only uh, static static final constants,
Mm-hmm.
and static and default methods also from Java 8. Before that, we are only having the abstract methods. Yeah,
So you told me that final is final here, public static and final.
yeah,
So if
yeah.
any variable I need to create in Java and I put there public static final, so can I make
Mm.
any change in that variable?
No, we cannot make a change once if we declare the variable as a final.
Why we can't do that?
Variable as a final, it make it as a constant.
Mhm.
We can't change that.
Okay. Okay. Have you heard about or worked on the exception handling part?
Yes,
Okay. How many types of exceptions are in Java?
there are two types of exception. One is checked and unchecked exceptions. Checked exceptions are these are checked at the compile time, and unchecked exceptions are at the we can check at the runtime.
Mhm. Any
Yeah.
examples? Any examples of checked exception and unchecked exception?
Uh, yes, sir.
Mhm.
For checked exceptions, um, for unchecked exception, one is like arithmetic exception and class not found exception.
Mhm.
And for the unchecked exceptions, uh, uh, sorry, I'm not able to recall now.
Why you are not able to recall? Because basic fundamentals, whenever we create any program in Java, we know that these are the checked and these are the unchecked exception. Like
Yes,
whenever you work in the IO package, then IO
yeah,
exception comes, right? IO
yeah,
exception, input output exception. Whenever you
yes,
want to
yes,
read a file
yeah,
or write into a file, that IO exception comes. And in the multi-threading, there is an interrupted exception. And whenever you create any program of the database like SQL exception, class not found exception, all these are the checked exception.
yes, yeah.
Can you just tell me some name of the exception that comes at runtime?
Yeah, arithmetic exceptions.
Arithmetic exception, good.
Mm, class not found exception.
Now, class not found is the checked exception.
Oh, yeah,
Suppose that
that is at the runtime.
you have created one array of five size, right? The size of your array
Yeah,
is 5 and you are inserting more than that element, like you are inserting the 6 element. You are trying to
yeah,
insert the 6 element in an array. Then what exception it will comes? It at the time of runtime it will throw array index
yeah,
out of bound exception, right?
yeah, yeah.
So you should know some exception, what which exception comes at the compile time and which exception comes at runtime.
Yes,
Okay.
SQL exception also.
So have you ever created any custom exception in your code? Try to create any custom exception.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we have created the custom exception.
How we can create a custom exception? What will be the process or what steps we need to follow?
We need to mm, we need to annotate the method as a exception handler,
Mm-hmm.
and we need to create the methods that we are going to implement the exception by uh, at the top of the method we need to put the class name, and we need to extend with the like it throws exception like that. Then for the error response we have created one class to show it like a proper error message. Then we have set the status code and the error message and the
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Have you ever worked or you know the concepts of multi-threading in Java?
uh, yeah.
How many ways we can create a thread?
In two ways we can create a thread. One is by implementing the runnable interface,
Mhm.
and one is by extending the thread class.
Okay. So if there are two approach for creating the thread, then which approach we should go at what time?
Uh, we
You
should
understand?
go with
Yeah, Jay, you understand my question? Since there are
yes,
two
yes.
approach, so which approach we should follow, and in which scenario we will follow that approach?
Uh, we can implement the thread by using the runnable interface, because like if you are implementing an interface,
Hmm?
we can create the multiple threads at a time, while but while extending the thread class it will extend only one class.
Okay. In that, have you ever worked on the JDBC programming? Have you done any project to connect with the database?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Which database you have used to connect with the Java program with the database?
We have used MySQL.
MySQL database. Okay.
Yeah.
So in the case of MySQL, whenever we are trying to connect with the JDBC, what is the name of the driver class you need to put in your code?
uh, like in our Spring Boot project, we have added the MySQL dependency,
Mhm.
and in the application properties, we have added the driver URL and the database password and username.
So you need to put the name of the driver class. Username and
Yes,
password, that is
yes,
correct, but we
yeah,
also need to specify the driver class name. I'm asking what is the name
yeah,
of that driver class?
uh, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm not able to.
Okay, you should know that home.mysql.jdbc.driver.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
got it.
okay, that's good. And in the state, suppose that you have multiple records in the database, right? So
Yeah,
and you just need to pull all these records to in the Java program, correct?
yeah.
So first statement you will create the connection. Second statement you will create the statement object. First will be the connection. Second will be the statement. What will be the third statement?
Uh, we should create the queries.
Query you will pass in a method, but you need to create one statement there.
Uh, Run statement query to run that query.
Okay. In there are multiple statements in the JDBC, like a normal statement, prepared statement, and callable statement. So, what is the difference between a simple statement and prepared statement?
Uh, Prepared statement, which is used to set the all the values in the query.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or okay, my next question. In the collection framework, which classes you have mostly used in your application?
um, Hello.
Yes, in the collection classes, most of the times in your
Yeah.
application, which collection classes you have used?
We have used array list and hash maps.
Array list and hash map. Okay. So what is the difference between an array and an array list?
Uh, Array list, sorry, in an array, it has a fixed size,
Hmm.
whereas in array list, uh, it is using a dynamic array, and we can change the size also. But in array, if we declare the size, we can't change it. And in array list, it implementing the list interface, and we can store the objects also. But in array, it will only store the primitive data types.
Okay. So can we put the duplicate record in the list?
Yes, we can
So if you need to remove the duplicate records, which collection classes you will go?
set collection.
Okay. What will be the name of that class?
Hash set.
Asset. Okay. Any map classes you have used?
Yeah, hash map.
Hash map.
Yeah,
So
and
hash map basically used the key and the value pair. Key
yeah,
and the value pair. So in hash map, is there any key may be duplicate or not?
no. Key cannot be duplicates, but value can be duplicate.
Okay. In the map, have you ever inserted any custom object?
Yeah, yes, we have insert. Yeah, I worked on that.
Yes. Which custom object you have inserted into the map?
Uh, I'm sorry. In map,
Mhm.
custom objects, right?
Yeah, custom object, any custom object, the
Uh,
class that you have created, and after that, that particular class that you have created, you need to create the object of that class and need to insert into the map.
yeah,
What
yes.
is the name of that class?
Uh, I think we. Sorry, I lost it. But I think we can't
Hmm?
put the class as a key values.
Okay. In Java, object is the parent class of all classes in Java, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Object class. Can
Yeah.
you just tell me the name of some methods that are available in the object class?
Is
Mhm,
toString method,
mhm,
hash code
mhm.
equals method, and clone to clone the objects.
Okay. What is the use of hash code method?
Yeah. In Java, usually whenever the objects are created, it will be stored in the heap heap data. So
Mhm.
it will in Java it will use the unique id, which will whenever we generate an object, it will create the unique id for each object, which is by using the hash codes. then it will store into the heap. So to identify the objects, we are using the hash code method.
Okay. In Java, suppose that one object is created there, we need to make a clone of that object. How we can do that?
Uh,
You need to create the clone of of an object.
yeah. Uh, I think by using the class name dot clone method.
Hmm. Okay, good. What is the difference between string and string buffer class?
String is immutable, whereas string buffer is mutable and it's thread safe. In once we create a string, we can't change it,
Hmm.
but the string buffers are immutable.
Can you just elaborate me more about mutable and immutable?
Yes, sir. Like
Hmm.
immutable means once we create an object, like once we create a field, it cannot be changed.
Hmm.
But mutable means if we create, we can change it further also.
Okay. As you told me that you are working on Java version 17. Could you please tell me some features of Java 17?
Uh, yes, I I think some of the new features that are invented in Java 17 are the sealed classes.
Hmm.
So these are like when we normally in inheritance when we extend it, when we are extending class, right? But in sealed classes, it will explicitly show which classes they can extend.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
You told me that in the advance you have worked on the Spring Boot framework. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Suppose that from the scratch I need to create an application of the Spring Boot, right? I need to create the
Mm.
directory structure of a Spring Boot application. How we
Yeah.
can create the directory structure of a Spring Boot based application?
Like you were asking like how we can create the Spring Boot application.
Hmm.
Yeah, one there is one thing like we can use the Spring Initializer.
Hmm.
So there we can select with Java version, Spring Boot version,
Hmm.
and whatever the dependency version we are using, like Maven or Gradle. We are working on Maven, and we need to add the dependencies. What are all the dependencies we need to have in our project? Then we can create the project.
Okay. So what is Maven here? What is Maven?
Maven, uh, Maven is a like it's a project building tool. Once like it will give all the dependencies whatever we need in our project. Like if we need to add the whatever dependencies we need to in our project, then it will get all the jar files and the libraries we need for the project. And here in Maven, we are using the pom.xml, which is the project object model for this.
Okay. Good. In the Spring Boot, the default, what is the name of the default server?
Uh, Tomcat server,
Tomcat. What will be the port of Tomcat server?
8080.
8080. As you told me that Tomcat server is the default server and default port is 8080 here. Correct?
Yeah, yeah.
if we run any application, we can't use the default port. If I need to make a change in the default port, in which file you need to put, and what will be the property you will use there to make a change in the port?
We need to change in application dot properties file server dot port.
Server
There we
dot.
need to declare our port.
Okay, okay, good. And you told me that default server is the Apache Tomcat server, correct?
Yes, yes.
If I don't want to use the Tomcat server, I want to use some other server like JT server or under Tau server there. How you what changes we need to make in the configuration to make it like we need to replace the Tomcat server and we need to use the JT server or under Tau server?
Uh,
Have you heard about some other server name?
uh, yes, I heard about it.
Mhm.
Uh, like uh, Jetty server.
So suppose that you want to replace the default server and you want to use the JT server or under Tau server, you want to use one server at a time, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
default server you need to remove and you want to use the some other server. So what configuration change you need to use there?
Uh, I think we need to create the separate configuration class for the server configuration.
Mhm.
Yeah. Uh,
Okay, leave it. Have you ever created any REST API by using the Spring Boot based from the Spring Boot based application REST API?
yes, sir. Yeah. I've created the recipe.
So to create the REST API, what are the annotation we need to use? K- Names some
We need
annotation. Yeah.
to make the class as a other REST controller,
Mm-hmm,
and to handle the request we need to make the request mapping,
mm-hmm. Okay.
and for every method we need to annotate the methods as the request handling mapping method, like get mapping, post mapping.
Mm-hmm.
And if we have to, like, we can also do the bean validation for the inputs also, like to make sure the inputs are validate the inputs so that we will get the correct result. And to extract the data from the URL, so we can annotate with the path variable and request param. These
Okay.
are some of the annotations while creating the REST APIs we have used.
Suppose that we need to create one API for updating the records. Suppose that you have a customer record, okay, customer ID, customer name, customer date of birth, and customer email. And we need to create one API for updating the email of that particular customer, right? So what
Yeah.
annotation you will applied in the controller?
I I think it's a patch method.
Patch at the rate patch.
Uh, Generally, like if we need to update the resource, we can use the put mapping, put mapping.
At the rate put mapping. Okay. So as you told me the two names here, one is a patch and another one is the put. So what is the difference between a put and in a patch?
Like if we want to update the like entire resource, then we will use the put. But in patch, like if you want to update any, like only one variable, like if there is an object we want to update only one single field of that, then we will use the patch.
Okay. in the Spring Boot, how you handle the exception there?
uh, by using the exception controller advice and the exception handler methods.
Mhm. So it will be as a centralized exception handling, or it's a distributed there.
Like it's a global exception handling.
Okay. In any Spring Boot based application, if we are creating the API, then we need to handle some codes there, error handling, error code, or
Yes.
error message. Have you
Yeah.
done any activity related for handling the error code and error message?
Yeah. Like while handling the exceptions, uh, we handle the error message in a proper format.
Mm-hmm,
Like we have created some custom class for the error message, like error response. In
mm-hmm.
that we need to put the error message in a proper format, and the status code and the uh, number of the status code.
Okay. Can you please tell me some name of the error code that you have faced in your application?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm,
uh, 200, which is successful, like when the user has get the successful response, and uh, 201, which is for the when the user is uploaded some data which is successfully uploaded, then it should return 201.
okay.
And 403 for unauthorized,
Mm-hmm,
user need to be authenticate. And uh, and internal server
mm-hmm.
code.
For the internal,
Yeah.
what will be the code here for internal server error?
uh, I think it's 505.
500.
Yes, 5, sorry.
Okay, good. You told me that authentication and authorization. What is,
Yes.
could you please just explain me what is authentication here and what will be the authorization?
uh yes, authentication means the user need to have access to the application, like
Mm-hmm,
they need to be able to successfully log in or log out. Whereas authorization means user need to have the access to the particular resources inside the application.
mm-hmm.
Like if the user is authenticated, it means he is able to successfully log in, but if we don't have access to the resources, then it means he need to authorize.
Okay, okay, that's good. And which any security related activity you have you done in the your Spring Boot based application?
Yeah, it's we have used JWT security.
Okay, what is JWT?
Uh,
What is JWT? Have you ever any other tools like Git and
yes.
for like suppose that our developer put, creating its code and then need to push into the report repository. Don't need to put all the code in the your local system whenever we are working on any application. So which tool you are using?
Yeah, we are using Git tool.
Git.
Yeah.
Okay. Could you please tell me the name of some Git command?
Yes. Uh, Git status, one of the command which is used to check the local changes
Mm-hmm,
in our local repository, and Git commit,
mm-hmm,
use it to commit the messages. Use it to commit changes.
mm-hmm.
And Git add command, which is also like when we want to add the changes to the staging. And Git Git push, use it to push the changes to the repository.
Okay, that's good. So, whenever you are developing any application, you are following one methodology for creating the application, like SDLC, or it's agile methodology. Which methodology you are following?
We are following the agile methodology.
Okay, what is agile methodology?
Uh, which will be like it will be in the sprints format, like we need to work on every sprints for the like the particular time for every sprint,
Mm-hmm.
and at the every end of the sprint we need to like we need to give this demos, and if it's approved, uh, then we can push the changes to the higher environments.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I think that's good. That's all, yeah, from my side. It's a nice discussion, nice technical discussion. Okay, I
So,
think now,
so
Mohit, you can take
yeah,
over.
yeah, Tej, I want to know the feedback. What, according to you, what's the feedback from Jaya? They able to she will able to go to the interview other place. So I need the brief. What you are thinking?
Actually,
Mm-hmm.
the concept is more clear to her, but
Mm-hmm.
some topics like the exception handling and creating the custom exceptions, that is most common thing. Basically, whenever we are working any application, like a
Mm-hmm.
custom
Mm-hmm.
exception we need to create, she should know the concept, how we need to create the custom exception. Apart from this, like in
Mm-hmm.
the collection framework, which class we are using in the application, it should be more specific, right? But
Okay.
I think the advanced concept of Spring Boot application are good here. Understanding is whatever according to her experience, she knows better. In this case, in the advanced concept, but the concept
Mm-hmm.
of like she didn't tell me the name of the driver class, because
Mm-hmm.
that's the
Yeah.
first step whenever we are creating any database application, and we are integrating with the JDBC to the database, then which driver class we are using. So it should know, she should know that com.mysql.jdbc.driver is the class, and which is the jar name. MySQL hyphen connector dot jar should be the jar name in which the driver
Mm-hmm.
class is present. And she should know some more details about the version she is using, like Java 17. She has told me only one features of the Java 17, that is string classes. She should know more of the features of that one,
Okay.
right? So I
Mm-hmm.
think from my side it's okay, it's good, but she should
Mm-hmm.
know the some more deep concept of the core Java, because yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you, Tej, for the good feedback. So, Jaya, you need to work that field also. Then you are ready to
Yeah.
face the real interview in any company, any
Yes.
organization. You can go there. After refresh these things, that is your drawback. We have to find this the mock interview. You just overthrew that
Yeah.
drawback things, and then you are ready to apply any other job, and you are very fantastic
Yeah.
person for to joining on time, and everything is good according to me.
And
Hmm.
with one more suggestion from my side to Jaya, that
Yes, yes.
she should know one
Hmm.
of the framework or one of the library of the front end also, because
Yes,
if
Oh.
in the current environment, if companies is asking about the full stack developer, so she should know,
yes,
she can't say like I don't know any front end framework, because most of the times we need to work on the front end as well as back end, both.
yes,
So we
correct.
can't say that I'm only a simply back-end developer, right? You should
Yeah.
know either Angular, you should know React, or some other front-end related.
Mhm.
HTML, CSS, JavaScript, all these in the today's environment. That's a basic requirement for the for any company whenever we are giving the interview, right?
Yes.
Yes, yeah, yes, things.
Okay.
Yes. Then thank you. Then everything is good.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you, Jaya. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Tej, for
Thank you.
joining the call.
yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.